This will be Hannah Aldrich, Brian Tobin, June of 2014, SUNY Cortland Red Dragon Swimming and Diving Camp. Somebody tell her to go. I gave the thumbs up. Here we go. Holy Hannah. There she is. There we go. Nice streamline. Very good job. Head down, squeezing the arms. Got a good steady kick. Feet are a little bit deep. You want to think about arching the back, trying to pull the hamstrings up so that the feet splash the surface every time, so that they're not quite so deep and they're a little bit shallower. Left arm, not a lot of elbow bend, and we'll see that better when you're swimming towards the camera. We do want to bend our elbows because it gives us better leverage against the water. A good long reach out in front. Nice smooth swimming. Good body position, solid head position. So strong fundamentals, and the kick, it's an area for improvement. Part of it's the body position. You want the legs to be in line with the body, and for swimming in the freestyle, it almost should feel like the legs are kicking behind you right now because your legs are a little too far in front. I'll talk about that as you're swimming away from the camera, but right now that left arm, watch the elbow. You get a little bit of elbow bend with the right, not much at all with the left. I'd like to see more with the right, but the left, you can see you're not getting much elbow bend. And when you bend the elbow, it's easier. It's like climbing out of the pool and you put your hands on the wall and you're trying to push down to get out. Elbow bend makes it easier. So now the kick is a little bit deep, and right there a little bit of hesitation. So you want those heels to break the surface. You want the heels to come up and break the surface of the water as you're kicking. And right now they're a little too deep for that. So your kick's helping you with your body position. It's keeping your hips up, but it's not doing much for you for propulsion because it's too deep. A way to work on that, you could always try pressing the T a little bit more. That's the top of the chest. Or think about straightening out at the hips, trying to get that kick higher behind you so the kick is closer to the surface and the heels are breaking the surface. Here's your backstroke. Oh, yep, backstroke. Always stay on your back. And we can kind of see the same thing with the backstroke kick where the legs are deep and kicking a fair amount from the knees. The kick should originate in the hips. So the best way to work on that is to imagine a beach ball on the surface of the water, and you're trying to kick that beach ball every time your feet come up. A little hesitation right there when the hand gets down by the side. I want your hands to move constantly. Keep those hands moving all the time. So when one hand pulls through the water, it gets down by the hip, immediately pop that thumb up out of the water. So right now you get what we call a dead spot right there with the left. See how it's just sitting there? Hand should have came out of the water already. You want to get that hand up out of the water as quickly as possible into the recovery phase. Now coming towards the camera. Right arm, you've got some elbow bend. Left arm is fairly straight, which I believe is consistent with the freestyle. But you can see that there's a different amount of bend to the elbow for one arm to the next. And the right has a little bit. I think the right can bend more. And that says that, yeah, the left, so as you're swimming away, your left, it's over on this side. See some elbow bend, not as much. Some elbow bend, not as much. And we want to try to get more elbow bend. It gives us better leverage. Good head position, leaning that head back. Nice job, Hannah. Great job at camp overall.